Hi guys, welcome to Maths with a Somnofo. In this video, we are going to solve this nice Maths Olympiad problem we have on the board. If you think you can, just pause the video and make a guess. Let's know whether you're following. Okay, so the question here is very simple. We have 8 power x is equal to 4 power x plus 2 power x. What then will be the value of this x? For us to solve this is very simple. Look at the numbers. We have 8, 4, and 2. These numbers are not of the same base, but in simple simplification, we can express them to be in the same base because 8 can be expressed to be in products of 2 or in powers of 2, and 4 can also be expressed to be in powers of 2. Remember, 8 is the same thing as 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8, which is 2 to the power of 3. So instead of writing 8, I will write 2 to the power of 3, then already existing power x. Then for the next number, which is 4, 4 can be seen as 2 squared, right? So I will say 2 squared, already existing power x, plus 2 to the power of x. Do you see that now? We are still doing the same thing, I guess. Please, if this video is entertaining, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like and drop your own comments showing the next or the other method that can solve this more efficiently if you have. Okay, so the next thing we have to do here is to try to simplify it. We look at the laws of exponent. One of them says that whenever you have a to the power of m, then raised to the power of n, you can still rewrite it to be a to the power of n raised to the power of m, since multiplication is commutative. Okay, so we are going to apply it here and here. So if you apply it, we can have it as 2 power of x, then raised to power 3. Still the same thing, nothing have changed. And at this point, you have it to be equal to 2 to the power of x, then raised to the power of 2, plus 2 to the power of x. At this point, nothing have changed. It's just the same thing. You can still flip their positions. Okay? Then the next thing we look, there is a little bit similarities. 2 power of x, 2 power of x, 2 power of x. So I can say, let my own m, I'm deciding now, let m, my own m, be equal to 2 power 3. So I would like to write the whole equations to be in terms of m. So wherever I see 2 to the power of x, I'll just put what? M. So let's do that together. Okay, so here I'll write it as m cubed because 2 power x is here, and this is equal to m squared plus m. Good. All this, as we are still saying the same thing, but we just write them to be in terms of m. Then the next thing you have to do is to look at this. This is now a cubic function. So we can collect like terms to equate everything to be in terms of, to be equal to 0. And to do that, we subtract m squared and subtract m. So if you do that, what do we get? M cubed minus m squared minus m gives us 0. Okay, we bring everything to the left-hand side. If you look well, m is common in the 3 terms, so you can what? Factorize. Okay, so we factorize the least, which is the m. So if you factor out m, what do you have left? M divide m cubed, you are left with m squared, right? M divide m squared, you are left with m, and m divide itself, you are left with 1, and that's what? 0. So at this point, when things multiplies out to get 0, one of them is 0 or both of them are 0. So we are going to test each values to be what? 0. This means that m is equals to 0. This m is equals to 0. And the next one, we have it that m squared minus m minus 1 is also equal to 0. At this point, this term is giving us clearly what we call what? A quadratic equation, because the highest power of the unknown m is 2. So here, Let's solve. Can we factorize this? Is there any number that multiplies to get -1 but adds to get 1? -1. No. Okay? So what do? We use general quadratic equation. In general quadratic equation, we say that m is equals to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is the general quadratic equation we know. At this point, our a is the coefficient of m, which is 1. Our b is the coefficient of m, which is -1. And our c is the last term, which is what? -1 also. So let's plug into the equation. We have that our m will be equal to minus b, which is -1 plus or minus the square root of -1 all squared because of b, then minus 4 times our a is 1 times our c is -1 divided by 2 times 1. Good. We are getting there, right? Please do well to subscribe, like, and comment. Share to your friends also. So we have it as minus is plus, so we have it as 1 plus or minus the square root of -1 squared is 1, right? Then minus 4 times 1 is -4 times -1 is plus 4 divided by 2. 2 times 1 is 2. And this will give us what? We have it as 1 plus or minus square root of 5 divided by 2. And this is actually the value of m. So we say that m is equal to 1 plus or minus the square root of 5 divided by 2. So for the we've gotten the first value of m to be 0. So for the second value of m, what are we getting? We say that m2 will be equal to 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2, and m3 will be equal to 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2. Okay, but one thing we know is that our m is actually what? Our m is actually 2 to the power of x. But here, 1 minus root 5 is giving us a negative number. So we won't take this particular solution. So let's test for the exact value at a positive solution. Okay? We'll reverse back that our m is 2 power x. So we say that 2 power x, which is the m, is also 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Right? This is what it is. 8, 6. Okay, and this will be equal to what? This will be equal to, for us to solve this, 2 power of x is 1 plus root 5 over 2. What do? We take the log, okay, so that we can find the value of x. So if I take the log of both sides, take the log here, and this is equals to log of this, taking the log of both sides. You know that laws of logarithm allows us, when we have m to the power of n, it allows us to multiply the power to the log so that we can get the value of x. And this will be giving us something like x log 2 is now equal to log of everything in a bracket. We have it as 1 plus root 5 over 2. Yeah. So from the division law of logarithm, whenever we are dividing, we can simply subtract, right? So what do we have? We have it that x log 2 now is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 over root 5. Then we have it as what? Log 1 plus root 5 minus log 2. Okay? So the next thing we do is to divide through by log 2. Divide by log 2. Divide through by log 2. Okay, log of 1 plus root 5 divided by log 2, then minus log 2 over log 2. Yeah, I just split the fraction here. Okay, common denominator, so that log 2 will be out. We have it that x is equals to log 1 plus root 5 divided by log 2, okay, then minus 1. Since they are of the same base, so we can use change of base. So we write it as x is equal to common base log of 2 of 1 plus root 5, then minus 1. And this is the value for x. Okay? Okay, remember the other one we got x m to be 0, so we won't take it. Then the next one we got m to be a negative number, so in negative we won't take it. Okay, if you found the video interesting, please do well to like, comment, and share. See you in my next video.